Hey everybody, and welcome to my N5 series on the SP404 Mark II, where I cover a topic in about 5 minutes. This is session 69.1, and for this session, we're just going to be getting into some different kind of workflows and how to kind of navigate around. If I can give you a few different options, I'll totally do it. For this, I want to actually get into chromatic mode, and I want to show you a few ways that you can get in and kind of work through it, and a few things that you should know that don't work, at least as of firmware 3.02. So first I'm going to copy this drum pattern that I've got. So I'm just going to play it. I'll turn it up a little bit, but you know, we can come in, like let's say we want this. You're just going to select the pad, shift pad 4 to get in, and I can start playing. The problem though is if you're just in pattern play mode, you cannot hit record. I can hit this as many times as I want. It's not going to start recording or flip into record mode. So I have to exit out, and then you can, well, if you have a pattern playing, just hit record. You do have to wait until the end of the bar and it loops back over to 1.1. We're now in record mode. I can now go into rehearsal mode or be in record mode and then enter chromatic and switch between record and rehearsal. So I'll show you. Right now it's blinking, we're in rehearsal. If I hold shift pad 4 again, we can now play. So I'm playing it, it didn't record. Now, if you just want to record, you just hit the record button and wait until you're ready. So I don't know, like, it didn't quite play the way I wanted it to record it, but it's pretty close. So that's one way that you can kind of bounce around. I also want to show you, if you like make a mistake, you can hit delete to get into erase mode, and you just hold down whatever notes you want to get rid of and it will just delete them. So, and it'll light up the ones that are playing, so you can kind of see we don't have anything going again, but let's say so we got like something here. Let's say I decide I don't like any of these 7 notes. I can just hold down delete, and now it's just removing anything that is in the +2. So there's a few ways you can kind of come in and do some of these deletes. As soon as I let go, we're back into chromatic record mode. Oops, I gotta hit tap delete to get out. So you can kind of do this as a way to just work on the specific notes that you want to in chromatic mode. Now I want to show you, let's go delete everything here. I'm just going to hold down these. Forget it. Oh, we got 2. I don't know. I wasn't paying attention to what I played here. So I'm just going to wait for the 2 bars to loop over. Okay, we've deleted all of that. So just hit exit to get out. Personally, I kind of like to actually just start in record mode. Now, if you remember, it's going to depend on what your count in is, but if you hold shift and pad 10, you can do count in, wait, off, 1 measure, 2 measures. If you just want to get into it immediately, you can just hit record and pad 9 for the one that I want to actually play, and I just hit record. It's just saying to hit a pad when you want to stop or start. So like I just tapped pad 4. Problem is it's now baked that in. I don't want that here because I had to trigger something to begin with. So I usually don't like the count in wait. I usually go to off or 1 or 2 bars. If you do the 1 or 2, it gives you a little bit of time to actually set up and get in chromatic mode. So if we go to like 2 measures and I do record, hit this, hit record. If I'm fast enough, I can kind of get into chromatic mode. The first thing you need to do is you want to hold enter in the pad that you want to play, then hold shift, hit pad 4 to get in. I don't know why I cut that off. Supposedly there's a bug that's getting worked on for some of these ways that some of these things play. We'll find out. So I'm going to just try and delete the first hit here. Let's see if we can play it back in better. See if it works. There we go. So as you can see, you can usually delete out some of the stuff if it's bad and start over. And let's say I want to go in and select a different pad to play now. I just hit exit. I'm still in record, so I just tapped record to get into rehearsal mode. And if you want to play a different pad, you know, you could play it. Now, you do want to remember, if you are playing live, as I hit these, yeah, if I'm playing live, somebody's going to hear these. So you want to hold the enter button, push down on your value knob, and you can select whatever pad you want without triggering it. So you could use this as a way to build up loops. So let's do that. Doesn't matter. I'm just going to hit pad F9, shift pad 4 to get into chromatic, hit record to go back into recording, and we'll wait for it to loop over. Last one was a little weird, so again, we can just delete it. Still think that was a little off. I don't have quantize on, so, you know, you could do this all day. But that's kind of what I figured you'd want to know if you wanted to just figure out how do you get into recording chromatic mode. So hopefully all this stuff helps. Thanks for stopping by. Keep making music. Remember, if it sounds good, it is good. And peace.